All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Kotsar.tv. All right. And the mail stand. That's right. Now, before I get into this email, I just want to let you know I'll be live on here tonight at 6:30 UK time. All right, so if you're going to come along for an answer, I'll see you at 6:30. So, the mail stand, if you've never watched the mail stand before, I highly recommend you watch the first mail stand that was uploaded today. It has a little introduction in it that explains how the feature works. If you don't, then just treat everything that I'm about to read with you with a huge pinch of salt. I just think you should go and watch that video and it explains it, and then you know how the feature works, all right? So this email came in on the 22nd of May, which I think is 4 days ago. Obviously, we've had the weekend, the bank holiday. I'm catching up on them. 4 days ago. And it came in at 12:47 a.m. All right? Very late at night. Someone on the pop, maybe. That's what I always think. This is why I tell you the times. You know what I mean? You don't know, do you? So it came in on the 22nd at 12:47 a.m. Hello, Dunk. I understand it's late, but I have just received this information. Arne Slot is gone. Simple as that. He's gone. I know the lad who... Now, this gets a little bit complicated for me because there's indicators in the email. There's X's everywhere. Honestly, it's a bit like my life here, to be honest. There's more X's in this email. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of X's in the email that's kind of marking, like, don't read that bit out. All right? And it says here, please don't share anything to do with blah, blah, blah. Maybe just say X, blah, 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 because blah, 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 right? So it's very, very difficult for me to do this. Right, let's start again. Hello, Dunk. I understand it's late, but I've just received this information. Arne Slot is gone. Simple as that. He's gone. I know the lad who... this person is connected to Edwards, all right, and tells me in the capacity of how he's connected to Edwards, claims he's connected to Edwards. And it goes on to say, he said Edwards said these exact words. I've got enough pressure on me, so I had to do it. And then in brackets, it says sack Slot, all right? Then it goes on about please don't share who it is and how they would get into horrible trouble for sharing this information. It then goes on again and it says they all met in Boston the other day and John Henry said, if you don't sack him, I'll do it myself with the two of you, meaning Hughes and Edwards. It says here, announcement expected on Arne Slot very soon, likely to be a Wednesday. Likely to be a Wednesday morning, it says. And then the new man in by June 1st. Iria Ola Orjunes. And then there's two eyes, like an emoji like that. You know that emoji that goes like that? And a salute as well. There you go. What do you think of that one? Yeah? It's interesting, isn't it? There's a lot of X's in there. Fucking X's. They're always the fucking... Oh, get right on my nerves, they do, X's. Dear me. In fairness, through my life, my adult life, I've always had long-term serious relationships. But the last few years before I was with Laura, doing, like the Tinder thing and the fucking Bumble. Oh, my days. I don't know who's got more X's, me or this email. Anyway, there's things I can't read out to you, but that's basically what it says in there, all right? So I'll leave it with you. Where it's the bits that it says don't read out is basically telling me or claiming with the capacity in how this person, which is their source, they're claiming, is connected to Edwards. That's it. I don't think many people will believe that email because I think that everyone expects Arne Slot to be at Liverpool next season. But my job is to read those emails to you and you to form your own opinions. All right, guys? If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy the mail stand, thumbs up the mail stand videos, drop me a comment, and it shows me you like them. I'll keep them available to everybody if I see the feedback, if you like them. Obviously, sometimes, I do get requested not to publish them publicly, keep them private, but not very often, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you. All right, so thumbs up, drop me a comment. There's a love out with the video called the Super Thanks if you want to support my channel. Without that support, I can't do the channel. It's that simple, right? I always give a shout out to people that do that as well in my morning briefings. There's 3 links in the video description, alternative ways of supporting me if you want, including Revolut, which is what I call the Fuck It Fund, which is my beer kitty, which will be for Sunday this week. If you watch the morning briefing, you'll understand why. All right, guys, going to leave it with you. I'll speak to you real soon, or at 6:30 this evening, yeah?